Hey guys, this is I'm going to show you guys how to change the oil on your 2022 Honda Rubicon. This is the first oil change. I think it says to do it after 150 kilometers. So I haven't done one on this one yet, but we're going to try here. So 17 millimeter socket. Hopefully that's right. And they got an oil drain thing. It should be. You don't have to take your skid plate off, so. I mean, you can if you don't want to get oil and crap on it, but I'm not gonna. There it is. Okay. Yeah, and that was not very tight. Well, it was tight, but this little 3/8 ratchet is all you needed. Okay, see how much I'm gonna scald myself. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna grab some leather gloves. Hold on. Everyone's just driving around today. Oh, man. Alright, got some gloves on. So it doesn't hurt me too bad. So I just came out after a long ride. I'm not sure what I am at for kilometers, but it's probably over 150 now. And that's the initial break-in period, I guess. I don't know what it comes with for oil, but... Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, we got a bit of a mess. Oh, it's starting to get warm on the hand. I better get this glove off. There it is. Got a bit of a crush sleeve. Yeah. I think you can replace those. Mine didn't come with anything like that, so it's not getting replaced. I guess this glove is frickin' ruined. At least my hand's okay. Okay, there's that. We're gonna take the plastic off. See if I can set this up so you guys can kind of see how to get this plastic off. Here, sit right here anyway. Now let's just sit. There we go. Alright, seat's got to come off first. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I'm making a hell of a mess over here. I thought there was room in this thing. Maybe there's not. Oh, we won't tell Mom. Wonder if Justin Trudeau is going to give me shit over this, eh? I paid my carbon on it, so it should be fine. So that was easy, just to latch the back. Oh, is that a mess? Anyways. Alright, so latch at the back. There's all these push pin things. You don't need to take them off. This just literally pops out. You got one. And two down here. Up the front, a couple here. The very front, pull up, that pops off. There's tabs at the bottom you got to be cautious of. Right at the bottom here. Okay, pull one here, two there, pull out and up. Over top of that lever. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, that was pretty easy, eh? Okay. This is the dipstick. We'll just unthread that for now to help it drain a little bit. put that somewhere safe. Right there where I can forget it. Now, come with me. You guys got to see this mess I just made. Oh boy, it's bad. Guess I needed a bigger drain pan. I'm gonna have to scrape that up later. Dust control, right guys? It's not the first, it's not gonna be the last. Okay. I'm gonna try and do this without being right in the way. Maybe here, I'll set you up over here, guys. Okay? Set you up over here. Okay, as long as that doesn't fall over. I believe it's an 8mm, so I gotta go find that. We're gonna hit pause, we'll come right back, okay? Hey guys, back. Alright. So I thought it was an 8mm. It's actually a 10mm socket. Okay. And filter number 52010-1053. This is a Kawasaki filter number. I'll put the Honda filter number, I'll edit that in there in case you guys want to get the Honda filter. I never did. I just went to Reed Leisure. They're close by. Watch me eat my words and find out this is the wrong filter. That wouldn't be good. So wipe the dirt off a little bit. This bugger is super hot. And yeah, they're not very, probably 8mm bolts is what they call them. 10mm bolt head. There we go. Okay. Ooh, frickin' it's frickin' still hot, guys. Whoa, that it is hot. Really, really hot. I'm gonna end up. I should have waited, let it cool down a little bit. Man, it's friggin' hot. At least it'll actually all drain out completely, you know. Anyways, take these bolts out. There's some O-rings here, so we're gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna leave that bolt in there just a little bit. This should just pop out, I'm guessing. Ooh, that's freaking hot, guys. Oh man, that's, there we go. There we go. See that? Probably, I was gonna use my finger, but man, it's hot. Okay. I should have waited a little bit. Anyways, got that going here. We'll use this glove. Okay? Like we did over there on the other side. Alright. Oh, it's kind of stuck a little bit, guys. Oh, there we go. No mess. That's okay. We won't tell Mom. Okay. Spring is right there. Make sure that you hold on to that. Make sure the O-ring is still there. Hold on to that too. Ah, the other one, other video I watched, it had a bit of a different setup. Oh, guess what? It's gonna be some editing. This is a wrong filter. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, God. Hey, welcome back, guys. So yeah, it turns out that was the wrong filter. So here we got the correct filter. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's the right filter. I went straight to Honda to get it. I got elk hunting coming up, so I got to get this done. Anyways, so we'll open this up. here. Got a little bit of an O-ring there. Okay. Keep track. Keep track of where that rubber goes. There's also a spring in here. You want to pay attention to that. Okay, there's the spring that was falling off. I can show you a trick for that. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it's pretty clean. There's some junk in there. I don't know if you see that. But anyways, I think that spring kind of goes like that, essentially. And then this rubber goes into there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of grease. That's literally all we really need. Just a little bit, that's good enough. Okay, and on this spring, honestly, that's not going to hurt nothing. Okay, this is just going to help hold it in that cap. Hold on here. Just on that cap there, just so it stays in place, eh? Okay. See that? I don't know. I should have maybe wiped it off first so it was dry. That grease should help hold it. You see how it's kind of staying there? You don't really need to do this, it's just going to help a little bit. Anyway, so we're going to put that in now. You can't screw this up, it's just outside right here, right? So. And this O-ring, what the hell, we'll put a little bit of grease on there. Nothing crazy, just so it's kind of wiped with the layer. Flies. All right, there's an arrow that goes to the top. I believe that's, and you wanna, here, maybe I can bring this camera over and show you guys. Okay, see that spring? Make sure. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I might have to turn this a little bit so the bolt holes will line up. No big deal. Here, I'll set you back over there. You guys can continue watching. Alright. There we go. That popped in. There. Nice and flat. Okay. Get these bolts in there. You can lube up the bolts with some oil or some grease if you want. These are still oily from when they came out, so they're fine. And there's probably some torque specs. But honestly, I'm just going to put it in this ratchet and it's going to go snug. So we will call it 2 Ugga-Duggas. Okay, 2 Ugga-Duggas. Just carefully like that. Kind of in a pattern. This is a pretty big ratchet for this, but just use your head, you know, don't crank on it too tight. Like I'm just using a few fingers here, you know, see? That's it. That's as tight as it needs to be. you don't want to distort the lid or anything. So we'll call that good. Okay. We can basically put oil in it now. So I'm gonna hit pause, and we're gonna go get a funnel and fill this thing up. Hey guys, so I went and found a funnel, and interesting is there was a lot of crap in this funnel. So make sure you check your funnel, make sure it's clean. There's a bunch of leaves and crap stuck in it. So anyways, this is the oil I got, 1040. And I searched online, and yeah, it is good for wet clutches. Yes, the Hondas have a wet clutch. If you don't believe me, do some research. You will find out that I'm correct on that. Anyways, this was like 41 bucks or 40 bucks for a jug. It's pretty much full here. There's not just a little bit left in here. So I'm gonna check with the dipstick here. The dipstick's on the other side. I'll just check it. Typically, when you're checking with the dipstick, you don't need to thread it all the way in. You just need to dip it, and that gives you your accurate level. So it's a little bit above full right now, according to that stick. So I'm just going to thread this in. We're going to call it good for now. I'm probably going to fire it up and run it, and then we'll recheck it. And then, yeah. Also, make sure this is really clean. This lid. Okay. There's an O-ring here. Show you here, just a sec. There's an O-ring right here. It's just on the bike right now. Sometimes it might get stuck on here. Doesn't matter. Just make sure it's there. Make sure it's not crooked or out of place. I'm gonna put a bit of grease on here. Probably don't have to. Honestly, it's probably just gonna make it a little easier to undo later. So sometimes they can get stuck in there if you're adding oil when it's hot. And you go, oh, that's tight, and then it's a real hot motor. Wow, try to get the lid off later. Seems like it's seized in there because it was over tight because it was hot. So yeah, that's changing the oil on a 2022 Honda Rubicon. I'm probably going to change the diff oils next, just because they're very small, so it doesn't take a lot of oil. Cheap assurance. I'm just going to do a separate video for that. And yeah, so if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.